A survey on education. The results of a new survey published in the form of a report have led to a certain amount of discussion. The survey was conducted by a team of educationalists from Coventry University, headed by Professor B.J. Martin. According to the report, which claims to have strong statistical evidence, children who attend a number of different schools through their parents having to move around the country are not academically successful. There are also indications, says Professor Martin, of an unusually high rate of psychological disturbance among such children. The professor, who has long suspected that the effect on children whose parents travel to different parts of the country in search of work has not been sufficiently researched, stresses that this is not simply an expression of opinions. "We're not dealing here with opinions," he says. "It's true. My personal feeling is that children should stay in one school. However, our findings are based on research and not on any personal attitudes that I or my colleagues may have on the subject." Captain Thomas James, an Army lecturer for the past 20 years, and himself a father of 2, said, "I've never heard such rubbish. As far as I'm concerned, absolutely no harm is done to the education of children who change schools regularly, as long as they keep to the same system, as in our Army schools. In my experience, and I've known quite a few of them, Army children are as well adjusted as any others, if not more so. What the professor doesn't appear to understand is the fact that in such situations, children will adapt much better than adults." When this was put to Professor Martin, he said they had never suggested that all such children were backward or disturbed in some way. But in their experience, they had found out that the majority had problems. "Our findings indicate that while the extremely bright child can cope with changes without harming his or her general academic progress, the majority of children suffer from constantly having to enter a new learning environment.